Hey, what's up, guys? A few weeks ago, I had the honor of meeting Jessica Lynch. Jessica was a soldier. She was captured in Iraq in the early part of the war. And then, of course, she was rescued by teammates of mine in a high-level Joint Special Operations mission. Meeting Jessica was crazy, and she talked about her story, how she was tortured, abused, sexually assaulted. She was a 19-year-old kid. It was amazing to me, as always, you amazing keyboard warriors who wanted to weigh in and say things like, she's not a hero, I heard she didn't even shoot her gun, all these different things. I'm just curious because it made me think, what defines a hero? Personally, I think a hero is someone who takes action in the face of massive adversity. I mean, if you define hero as only someone who fights or inflicts contact or prevails on someone, then that's a pretty narrow definition of a hero. I would say that a hero is someone who steps up in the face of massive adversity and is willing to overcome incredible odds, whatever those are, whether those are physical, mental, emotional, whether it's an enemy, whether the enemy is a physical enemy or whether the enemy is a invisible or spiritual enemy. I don't know what that, that is my idea of a hero. So my question to you today on this Monday Muster is, what do you define as a hero? How many of you out there feel like Jessica Lynch is a hero? For a 19-year-old girl who signed up to come in the military, she wasn't an infantry troop. She hadn't been sent to high-level special operations training. She worked as part of a logistics group, moving things, and unfortunately they were overrun, and then she was subjected to horrific torture and treatment as a 19-year-old girl. Girl, guys, not even a woman yet. So I was so impressed with her resiliency. I was so impressed with her story and how she has now turned it into purpose. Many of the things that I talk about, and how she gives back to help veterans to motivate and inspire other people. That's heroic in my book, and I respect that. So Jessica, much love. It was an honor to meet you. How about the rest of you out there? Who's a hero that you know? I would love for you to name someone that you feel is a hero. Maybe it's that single mom down the street that her husband left and said, I'm not going to be around anymore. I'm not going to help you raise the kids. He became the deadbeat dad and he's gone. And she is raising kids and struggling to make ends meet, but out there setting the example. Or maybe it's someone that's been through some kind of horrific accident and they drove forward and they're positive and they're lifting others up. Maybe it's someone that has cancer and they just said, you know what, I'm not going to let this define me. I'm not going to feel sorry for myself. There's so many heroes out there, guys. And of course there are those who have fought back and done amazing things. Many of my teammates are some of those incredible individuals. Obviously, I'm honored to have served with guys who have earned the Medal of Honor and other high-level heroic things. But I would love to know who you think is a hero. And I'd love for you to write their name and why you think they're a hero in the comments. One catch, you can't write me. You got to write someone that you know, that you respect, and you think they are a hero. They don't have to be someone you personally know. Maybe it's someone that you see online that you really respect and you're excited about. But by all means, today, let's talk about what courage is. Let's talk about what a hero is. Write it down, tag them. That's Monday Muster.